Am I the asshole for being disappointed that my mom won't babysit for a 6-month period? Yes. I don't know the story, but like, for now, you made a baby. No matter what is the reason for which your mom is not okay to babysit for 6 months, it's your baby. She's not responsible of that. So yes, I guess. To make a long story short, I had bought my parents' house from them over 2 years ago. Me, my wife, and my 3-month-old live downstairs. Good. My parents lives upstairs. I don't charge them any rent. We just split the bill for the utilities. My wife has been off work for 3 months, and her contract was set to end with her employers in December. Okay. However, her employer just let her know that they are willing to extend her contract for 6 more months, starting in January. And the extra salary and benefits would help a lot. Okay. I would be a Monday through Friday schedule. Okay. I asked my mom if she would be able to watch and babysit for these 6 months, as the extra 6 months of salary and benefits would help greatly. My salary is higher than my wife's, but her benefits are much better and cheaper. Good. Actually, very good then. Currently, my son is on her healthcare plan. I was pretty taken aback when she said that she can do it, especially since she said she would be able to watch the baby when my wife was still pregnant, although it was never specified for how long or how many days. Fair. She said she would be able to do 3-day maximum, and she is worried that she will be too tired and have no life for herself if she watches the baby full time. Yes, sadly, at that point, why? I'm sorry, I know it's not as easy as it is in Quebec for this, but like, why don't you just get daycare? Why don't you just get like, if you both are working and the gain of your wife working are enough, like, to be considered, to just get daycare 2 or 3 days a week and like leave the 2 or other 3 days to the grandma. Daycare at all. I do completely understand that this is a lot of work and commitment. Absolutely, because she's basically working while she cares of the baby. That's for sure. But at the same time, we are paying the mortgage to keep the roof over our head, which is not false, and not charging any kind of rent either. My parents don't have a lot of money either. They get social security and pension, but the pensions are not much at all, obviously. I didn't say this to her because I don't want to hang something like that over her head, but I figured that doing us this favor for 6 months would be no issue, especially since the extra 6 month salary and benefit would help a lot. Yeah, you just repeated that 3 times. We already understood that argument. But I'm disappointed. I'm just disappointed, but was wondering if my request is too much. I don't know what was the deal. I really don't know what was the deal in between them when they accepted to sell the house. Also, before anyone mentioned if my dad would be able to split the load with her, let's just say he's not the most helpful guy in the world and he wouldn't do all that much to help. This is why I understand that this is a lot of work for one person. But at the same time, my wife and I are keeping a roof over the family's head. Honestly, if it's so much more, if it's so much of an advantage, because he repeated it 3 times, this would help a lot financially. You get another full-time job. Get a daycare for 2 or 3 days. And let the grandma make the rest. The arrangement to buy their house and living arrangement pre-child without these additional stipulation of co-parenting your child, no? So don't hold it over her head now. It's gross to change the agreement just because you want something more now. Did her time as a parent absolutely with yourself. Yep, it's absurd. She already agrees to 3 days. Just get a daycare person. Just get like the normal. I drop my kid there 2 days, 3 days a week with the extra salary that your wife brings, and with you're acting like a 6 month whole, like 6 months of childcare. Little kid is nothing. That's dumb. Wife is a stay-at-home mom and she's exhausted every time day. She's in her 30. I can imagine how tiring that might be for someone in their 70s. I'm guessing their age, it's completely unreasonable. Like, I took care of my own child. like during the day. And I can tell you that if you come back to your home with a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, and the house is clean and the baby is still alive, like they had a very buzzy day. There's day where just taking care of the freaking child, keeping it alive, feeding it, making sure it does not eat a dime or something like that, is already taking your whole day. I am really like not sure how this makes sense to just, yeah,